guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is gonna be pets traveling by air. If you guys see a couple of videos over the next few weeks, me wearing these scrubs, it's just because I am gonna be away for about 2 weeks. Coming up, I'm going up to some of my family's cottage for a little bit. I'm not 100% sure on the date, so I'm just trying to get a few videos ahead. So today's video is going to be pets traveling by air. They can travel by air, but the dangerous part of pets traveling by air is the downtime in between the actual travel, while your pet is loaded, unloaded from the plane, or waiting in the unsheltered area exposed to the elements, whether it's heat or extreme cold. Hazards are usually caused by delays, which result in time spent on the runway before or after takeoff, landing. When the plane's cargo areas are not pressurized. During that time, they are confined to a cage in cargo, and it can be switched like that between hot and cold. Due to the uncertainty of departure times and weather conditions, unless it is absolutely necessary for your pet to travel by air, we recommend that you leave him or her at home with a trusted friend or family member or reputable boarding kennel. If you do decide to transport your pet by air, the following guidelines may help make it a safer experience. So we recommend purchasing an approved carrier from an airline, pet store, or veterinary hospital weeks before your trip, and allow your pet to get accustomed to it. So allow your pet to have time to have access to the crate and then go in and out, sniff it, and get used and start building its tolerance to being in there for a period of time. That's similar with crate training too. I can do a video on that. Actually, I guess I could do that video next. Will be make sure all screws in the carrier are present and tight. You don't want your pet running around loose in cargo hold. Most pet travel accidents are a result of poorly constructed crates. Don't lock the door in case of an emergency, but consider adding a snap closure for security. A familiar blanket or toy in the carrier may make your pet more comfortable and less frightened. A container for water should be secured to the inside of the carrier and positioned so that it can be filled without opening the cage. A drip bottle is preferable to an open bowl, but your pet must be trained to use this type of bottle prior to flight. Carriers must be clearly marked live animals and this side up in letters at least 1 inch high. If some of this information, you might want to call the airline that you're flying with and double check on their regulations on flying with your pet, on how the carrier has to be positioned and things like that. Travel at off-peak hours. Try to take non-stop, so direct flight to the location. If you are taking multiple flights, ensure that your pet has been transferred by confirming this with your flight attendant. Sedate your pet only on the advice of your veterinarian. So talk to your veterinarian if you think there might be an issue. Talk to your veterinarian, and he or she can make sure that the pet is safe enough to have sedation, and they can give you one and give you directions on how to do that, which is usually about an hour or so before flight or any type of travel. But you could discuss that with your veterinarian. Make sure your pet has received the appropriate vaccination for the country you are flying to. So you're going to need to call your country in advance, the country you're flying to, and check their regulations on if any particular vaccines you need, or certain areas might require flea and tick, which I have done a video of before. Certain areas might require something like that. And that necessary veterinary certified papers accompany the pet. Consult the Customs Immigration Department for local vaccination requirements. And if you're traveling by bus, train, or boat, not all inter-city or inter-provincial bus lines may allow you to travel with your pet. Phone in advance to obtain information. Via Rail does not permit pets to travel in passenger cars, but they may travel in cages as checked luggage. Some cruise ships do welcome pets. Check with the cruise line or ask your local agent, your travel agent. Okay, and I do know I have one. I think I do have a travel by car one too, but I will find that and maybe do that for another video. But I will do crate training next for the next video coming up, and maybe in a few weeks I might do that Q&A or Never Have I Ever with my younger brother. So if you have any questions that you want to ask us for that, leave them down in the comments below, and I can get that filmed for you eventually, once I have some options for us to answer. If not, I will come up with some other ideas. If you guys have any ideas, leave them down below as well, and I hope you enjoy, and see you in the next one. Bye.